In today's video, I'm reviewing a 2007 Chevy Silverado 2500 heavy duty. The 2007 Chevy Silverado was all new for that model year, coming out with a new exterior design, new interior, different frame, revised engine options, and basically all around it was an entirely new truck, and it was met with great accolades, earning the North American and Motor Trend Truck of the Year for 2007. I've always been a big fan of the exterior design of Chevy Silverados, and the introduction of the 2007 model was probably my favorite redesign of the Silverado. Now, the Silverado is offered in a 1500, 2500, and 3500 configurations. The 2500 and 3500 model is called the HD or heavy duty, and with it you get bigger grills, unique bumpers, taller hoods, and then of course the main difference is that these versions come with a much larger towing and payload capacity. The Silverado HD is available in 3 different cab lengths. You can get a regular, extended, or crew cab. So this is the crew cab model. It's got a full 4 doors, and then they've got 2 box lengths. It's also offered in a dually configuration. So you'd have 4 tires here in the back. There's 3 different trim packages on the Silverado. They've got the LS, LT, and top-of-the-line LTZ model. They've also got the Z71 package, and you'll see the logo here indicates that this package does have the Z71. That's available on 4-wheel drive models, and it includes an upgraded suspension. The Silverado Heavy Duty has a towing capacity between 9,600 pounds and 10,400 pounds, and payload between 3,000 pounds and 3,900 pounds. And that depends on cab, bed lengths, dually configuration, and engine options. So quite a range of towing and payload capacity, but obviously it's capable in any of those configurations. Another styling cue unique to the HD model is up here on the hood. It's got these little black inserts on both sides. Overall, a really great looking truck, and it's aged well. This is a 12-year-old truck at this point, and still really looks new in a lot of ways. It's got a really nice fresh design. One of my favorite little details on the Silverado is how these fenders kind of jut out, both in the front and the rear. It can be hard on a pickup to give it much in the terms of, styling cues, because they are fairly boxy in nature. They need to be. But having that little cue, to me, it just gives it kind of a sporty, muscular look. Appreciate their attempts. You can see back here, bed full of snow. So we'll jump inside the cab here. As I mentioned, there's 3 different trim packages. The LTZ is the top of the line model, and that is what this model has. So it comes heavily loaded. We've got power door locks, power windows, power mirrors, heated seats, memory seats, power controls, lumbar support, all leather interior. It's got a pretty simple, clean overall design. One of my favorite things about Chevys is that on the top of the line models, they come with Bose sound systems. So they have really great audio characteristics. This model, of course, is a 4-wheel drive, so it's got this little knob here for adjusting between 2 and 4-wheel drive. They do have a 4 high and 4 low setting as well. Automatic headlights. Controls on the steering wheel for cruise control, audio, Bluetooth, phone connectivity. See that the instrument cluster has a nice clean look to it. One thing I'm not crazy about in this generation of the Silverado Tahoe Suburban is the inserts here with the fake wood. To me, it just looks a little cheap. I wish that they would have used a different material. But again, still the overall layout on the interior is very clean. Got a nice look to it. This has an aftermarket sound system, so we won't talk about that. See that the buttons are kind of worn off, so maybe a little bit of a design flaw there. Dual zone climate control. We've got parking sensors, Some outlets here for cigarette lighter converters. Again, this is back in 2007, so USBs weren't really that big at the time. Very comfortable seats. That's one thing I really like about Chevys, full-size Chevys. They have very plush seats. Nice large center console here. Some cup holders. HomeLink garage door openers there. Of course, we have OnStar, compass, temperature, and that upper right inset. And as we jump to the back, you'll see very similar in terms of layout to the front. Again, comfortable seats with the crew cab configuration, plenty of legroom. Of course, plenty of headroom as well. Got a nice center armrest here with some cup holders built in. In the rear, we've got controls for audio. So you can actually listen to different audio settings from the front and the rear. So if you wanted to listen to a CD in the rear, radio up front, the vehicle has the ability to do that through the headphones. So it's kind of a cool feature. Get another view of the front from back here. Pretty nice overall look and layout. This guy here folds down, you got a couple more cup holders. The seat does fold up. We're not going to do that because of the items in the rear, but the bottom cushion here leans up, giving you a little more space. It's worth noting that this Silverado has aftermarket wheels and tires and has been lifted, so it gives the vehicle a slightly different ride height and perspective. Under the hood, we've got a 6-liter gas V8 producing 353 horsepower and 373 pound-feet of torque. There's also an available 6.6-liter Duramax diesel V8, which has 365 horsepower and 660 pound-feet of torque. Both of those engines are mated to a 6-speed Allison automatic transmission. My favorite thing about the full-size truck segment is that there's really great options all around for consumers to choose from. And I feel like because of that, each of the automakers that are competing within this segment really put their best foot forward, creating very high-quality products to try to gain a little bit of that market share. And within the heavy-duty segment, you've got offerings from Chevy, Dodge, and Ford, and they're all great pickups. They really each offer a slightly different advantage over the other, and ultimately they offer 3 really great options for consumers. Now, the thing that I think differentiates the Silverado from the Ram and F-Series pickups is the ride quality. It's got a really nice, smooth overall ride. Despite the fact that this is a very capable truck that's got a really high towing capacity and payload capacity, it feels like you're driving a Chevy Tahoe. It's a very smooth ride. Suspension has a nice feel to it. Steering's pretty good. It's a very quiet cabin. It's very comfortable. It's very luxurious. And despite the fact that you've got a big bed in the back, you wouldn't really know from driving the vehicle that it was a Silverado or a Tahoe, in the sense that the ride characteristics are very good. So that's the 2007 Chevy Silverado 2500 heavy duty. Overall, a very competitive offering within the segment and a great truck to consider if you need something that's got a high payload capacity and towing capacity, and ride quality is important to you. If you have any comments or questions, leave those in the section below. For more car and truck reviews, subscribe to my channel. In the meantime, thanks for watching.